In between two router you have 12.0, so 12.1 here, 12.2 here, and this side you have 2.2.2 network. So let me take the console of the R1, and here I will write no, and here you have the console of the R2. Here also I will write no, and meanwhile this router boot up, we can do the configuration here. The simple and basic configuration we will do. So I will write here OSPF basic lab, and here we can write R1 configuration. Enable config t host name R1, then interface F0 by 0. I will write here IP address 192.168.12.1, give space 255.255.0, and we will write no shut, and then we have interface loopback 0. I will write IP address. We have 1.1.1, give space 255.0.0.0, and then we can write router OSPF 1. And then network, I'm using the network command. We can configure OSPF with two methods. One is a network command, one is a interface method. So first we will see network command method, later we will do interface method. So network, we need to write the network ID. So network ID, as already we told, we need to check slash what you have here. This is slash 24, so 3 will be network portion, 1 will be host. So we will make host, and this will be the network ID here. And for the second one, you have only one network portion, all are hosts. So network portion, you will have one, remaining will become 0. So you have 1.0.0.0. That will be the network ID for the second one. So now here how we will write 192.168.12.0, give space, we will write 0.0.0.255, give space, and then we need to write area 0. A also you can write, or complete area also you can write. Area 0 we are using, we can use any area, but we need to consider later if you want to add any other thing to area 0, other area, you should have the area 0. But for this only two router, we can use any area, no problem. Directly connected should be in the same area. If you put here area 0, here also area 0. If you put 1 here, here also area 1. Like this you need to remember. So first will be the normal basic lab. We can use the area 0 only. You can say we will write again here network and the another interface. So this will be the another interface. So we will write here. Sorry, here I put 1. Yeah, 1.0.0.0. Give space, and wildcard mask will be 0.255.255.255. Then area 0. So this is a R1 configuration. We can test this. I will copy and paste in the R1, and we will verify this is good or not. I will press here, and we can see everything look good here. No error, nothing. If you want to save, we can save also. Now let's do for the R2. So I will write. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I will try now. In the company, generally we use interface method only. That will be simple and easy because no need to calculate the wildcard mask, all that stuff. But just to have the idea, we use here both. So IP address will be here 192.168.12.2, give space 255.255.255.0. We will write no shut, and then we write interface loopback 0. IP address we have here 2.2.2.2, give space 255.0.0.0, and we will write here router OSPF 1, and then network we have 192.168. We have 12.0. Okay, interface method we will say. So interface F0 by 0, IP OSPF 1, area 0, and then interface loopback 0, IP OSPF 1, area 0. This way we can use. I will copy and we will paste this in the R2. So we pasted. It will take some time for conversion. So we need to wait for some time, and then we can check. Neighborship will come up here. They will appear. Let's see. Yeah, see neighborship come up and the full state, they are in the full state. So first we will write show IP OSPF neighbor to get the neighbor table. Here they are mentioning the neighbor table. Let me check again. This is a neighbor ID, that is their outer ID. So I am R1 and my neighbor is R2. So R2 is having this loopback interface. Loopback will become the router ID by default. Later we will see how to configure, how to check that one. By default, priority is 1, state is full, and the neighbor 2.2.2 is a BDR. So this guy is a BDR, and so this will be the DR. And this is a dead timer, and this is the neighbor IP address. This is the interface, which is our interface connected to them. So this timer is changing. If you see, we have 39, like 39, 38, like this reduce. And again, when they receive the hello packet, it will become again 30, 40. And then they reduce like this. And then again, when they receive the hello packet, this will go back to the 40. So here they go to 40 and then again become 39 like that. So this is a neighbor table already we checked. Not that much information is present in the neighbor. After that, show IP OSPF database. This is a database table, complete picture of the topology present here. In that one, we told we will have the router ID. So I am here in the R1. R1 is my router. So we can say my router ID is this 1.1.1 and process ID I use as a 1. Inside that one, we have the router LSA. Router LSA is nothing but LSA1. And this information for LSA1, we can say this is link R1 router ID. This is R2 router ID. Who advertise? This is R1 advertise. This is R2 advertise. This is a age, sequence number, checksum value. This guy R1 is advertising two links. So R1 advertising this one and this one, two links. R2 is also advertising two links. So this one and this one. If you want example, I will write interface loopback one IP address like we have two, so we will take three. We will take here, sorry, 3.3.3, give space to 55.0.0. Okay, and then I will do here interface loopback one IP OSPF one area 0. So it will take some time. Then after that, when you check here, show IP OSPF database, you will see it will appear 3 here. Why 3? The R1. This one is a R1, 1.1.1 here, R1. So why they 3 means we have 1.1.1 and also I advertise one more that is 3.3.3. So how many link we are advertising that is appearing here. So total we have 3 here. One is 3.3.3.3, 1.1.1.1 and this is interface 1. So total is 3 here. And here total is 2 here.